All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time coming across my video, please click the subscribe button and don't forget to turn on the bell notification so that you get notified whenever I drop my future videos. All right, so in this tutorial, I want to quickly show you how I created this church flyer design and how I used the assistance of AI chat GPT and Flow to achieve this particular design. So let's pay attention now and let's start something from the scratch. So first of all, I have this client from South Africa who sent me this message to create this program for their youth campus fellowship, and I could say, or I knew already, that it was for a youth program. So I had to do something that will really get the attention of young people. So the first thing first is to bring in every of the details that are meant to be on this very design. All right, so first I'm going to bring in the logo. Right, then the theme of the program is release um, is releasing Joseph, releasing Joseph. Okay, so I have next the date and the time, which is Saturday, 1st August 2026, and I have the time 16:00 to 18:00. Yep. Then the next thing is the venue. All right. Um, Game room B block. Right. This is FSSON BONGANI hospital. Okay, so the next is info, and I'm going to use just 0612345678 06 again 76345268. Okay, so now the first thing that I want to do is to set the layout structure, right? Because if you've always watched my video, I always emphasize on your layout structure, your text arrangement, so on and so forth. So the three, um, sorry about sorry about that. So the three core mental model every design must have is number one, you have um, the message. All right, so number two is your layout, and number three is the style, right? So the message is to ensure that you are able to interpret the why behind the design, right? So when people see this design for the first time, what message is it going to be sending to them, right? So your layout is the skeletal frame, right? The structure of your design. So when someone come across your design, where exactly is the eyes going to go first? Then where is it going to go second, and where is it going to go third? Now I use a newspaper as a case study, and you are going to see that the design has a headline. Right after the headline, you have I don't know if it's called a sub headline or whatever. Then before the body. So when you pick up a newspaper, the first thing the first place your eyes is going is the headline. So by that, what the designer is able to do with such hierarchy arrangement is to guide the view of the or to guide the audience on what to see first, what's more important, right? And what to see next. So the next is the style, and this talks about how your design is going to look, talk about the decoration, talk about the color, so on and so forth. So now, first of all, one of the things we'll have to first achieve is to define the message, right? Which is the first. And your style comes last, because if you want to come with style first, you are going to get it all wrong. Okay. So now, in terms of hierarchy, so this is our message, releasing Joseph, right? Because this is what this program is all about, and this is what the ministry is selling, right? This is the reason why they are doing this, and they want people to come, right? So releasing Joseph. So the first thing we're going to do is to see how we're going to there's something that's supposed to, let me see, there's a text after the logo, that's SCA in collaboration with FSSON. Okay, so that's it. So the first thing we want to do, we want to, because this is the topic, we want to work on this. So I want to first of all change the font to Salty Sunday. And I'm going to move this from 50 to perhaps 25. All right, so then we are not done here. Now you're going to notice that between releasing and Joseph, Joseph is the main word here, right? So we're going to increase Joseph a little bit, right? So on and so forth. Then we're going to break this into two in collaboration with. All right. So here we're going to open up the lead in a bit, so that they're not too far, or not too close or joined together. I mean the lines, right? So the next thing we're going to do, so now we've gotten uh heading, right. So the next thing we're going to do now, after the heading, the next thing is to give premium to give attention to your date, your time, then venue follows, right. I'm going to bring this to venue follows. This thing is too close. You can just open up. Thank you. Then this also, let's just bring it down, right? Perhaps move it to medium and just open it up. Yeah, so okay, so here we are. So far so good, so far so good. Here we are. Then the next thing, we're going to bring in the logo. I want to bring in the logo now. So unfortunately, I didn't get a PNG format of the logo, so I just have to remove the background by myself, then reduce it a little bit. Okay, so it can be somewhere there. Let's centralize it. All right, so the next thing we want to do is to slant this particular. Now the reason for slanting is to give it more style, right? So slant it. Let's bring this down a little bit. Then I'm still going to just expand this a little bit. Then this is a little bit too flat, and permit me to just scale it up somehow. Let me scale just the Joseph. All right. This might not be necessary, but I just want it to be a little bit wide. All right. So the next thing that I'm going to do right? This is too close now. I'm going to bring it to 25. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is to, this is also too close. I'm going to bring it to 25 as well. This is also too close. I'm going to bring the tracking to 25. Beautiful. It ought to be auto, but by personal preference, I just want it to be like that. So the next thing was that now this is where I had to use ChatGPT, because in terms of the message, I needed to be able to interpret, right, properly what this event is all about for the audience to be able to grasp what it is at first sight. Right? So what I did was, for the fact that I wasn't too sure if the idea that I had in my mind was going to work out, right? So what I did was that I had to patronize ChatGPT. So and I came here to ChatGPT. I said, I'm creating a flyer for a youth campus event for a ministry. Oh, sorry about that. He said the theme is releasing Joseph. So just a photo element to generate, to illustrate this, right? So he gave me options like one walking out of prison, and that was exactly the picture that I had in my mind, right? Yes. So he gave a prompt for it, a cinematic, so on and so forth. So I copied this, right? And I came to flow, right? Came to flow, and I pasted it here to generate the stuff for me. I would have allowed ChatGPT to do, but I just wanted flow. I love using flow to generate because I'm able to use, Nano Banana Pro and so on and so forth. So um, I did that, right? So it generated this. Then I think I selected this and just downloaded this, right? So after downloading, what I did was just to go back to ChatGPT to separate the subject from the background, because I needed to separate them. So I got something like this, right? This, okay, now, and this. All right, so this is where the subject was separated, right? Because I needed to work with them separately. Now this is okay. So let me see, where's the one that had the, okay, so this is where we had the complete stuff. So if I want to do what I want to do with it with this, so I'm going to tamper with the image. So I had to take it back to chat gpt to separate this, so that I'm able to just take this away, right? So what I want to do now is to bring this here, right? And I'm gonna scale it down a little bit so that it's not too big. So I'm gonna see how the head is gonna be on the P somehow. Then in that case, it means I still have to just scale this down a little bit, right? So that it's not touching, then I'll scale this up a little bit. Calm down a little bit. All right. So go closer, right? And I want to bring them down a little bit. So I'm going to just adjust this a little bit, then move them up a little bit. All right. So the next thing that I'm going to do now is to ensure that this is properly um, aligned. Then the next thing I'm going to, this is going now. The next thing is I'm going to bring in this particular background now. So, but before then, I want to change everything here to white, because I'm about to change the background now, right? So for this, I'm going to use my polygonal lasso tool to just select this part of the logo. Uh, select this part of the logo. Select this part of the logo. All right, cut it out, paste it back again. Let's arrange it back there. So the reason was just to allow me give it a white color. Okay, so that's beautiful. So we can flip this to black now. So the next thing we're going to do is to just, okay, sorry. I'm going to bring in that background again. I'm going to bring in that background again. Right. So, all right. Move it to the bottom. So, okay, I'm going to just adjust this a little bit. Then, of course, this is the reason why I had to separate the subject from the background, because I knew I was going to do this, right? Okay, then I'm going to paste that same background there again, then move this to the bottom. All right, so I want to um, okay, so I want to blur this a little bit. Let's give a blur, a Gaussian blur a little bit. Okay. So there's this thing I'm liking recently. Since I want to be using it in all of my designs, so let me bring this in. Just use my magic wand to remove the white background, copy it, and paste it here. Right. Let's just flip it horizontal. Then let's adjust it a little bit. And let's put it here somehow. Okay, so I want to move this up a bit. All right, so on and so forth. So I want to ensure beautiful. So the next thing that I'm going to do, so now we've been able to sort out the message and the structure, right? Remember the message, structure, and the style. The style. Sorry about that. So we've been able to define the three core mental model for this design. So the next thing we're going to do, okay, so we'll define two. So the next thing is the style now, right? Background is already part of the style. So we want to start giving it, colors. Even if we leave it like this, it's going to give you something perfect, something beautiful, because I will keep saying over and over again that the beauty of your design is going to be determined by your layout, your skeletal structure of that design is what's going to determine if the design is going to be beautiful, right? Because before you even apply colors and all that, you can tell by yourself if the design is going to be beautiful. So if you follow this procedure that I just showed you now, so it's going to be an easy something for you to design, right? And I want to say, if you're watching this for the first time and you're not a part of my WhatsApp community, right? So please make sure the link is going to be in the description or in the comment section of this video. Make sure you join our WhatsApp and our Telegram community, because we offer free classes, live classes where you be there, you can ask questions and all that. So to assist those who are watching our tutorial, because tutorials definitely are not going to be enough for you. So you need a structured learning, right? And in case you are enjoying this tutorial and you want someone to personally guide you from beginner to paid designer, right? So you can join my 4 months, my 4 month mentorship and internship program, where you learn not only Photoshop, right? You're going to learn you're going to learn the skill, and you're going to learn the business of design. We're going to be building a portfolio that sells, right? And obviously I'm going to be showing you the model that I've used that have worked for me, right, to be able to build up my business within a few years, where I've literally earned over $40,000 from the comfort of my home, right? So it's part of what I'm going to be teaching. So this mentorship is going to last for 4 good months, right? Like I said, we're going to be designing, mastering, designing, and we're going to be building portfolio that said these are bonuses. And we are going to be having the brand and business blueprint, the quad income niche vote, the global dollar client pipeline, and the real client launch pad. Right. So this in value is a total of 132,500, but we're going to be giving it out at the rate of 40,000 naira for the 4 months that this program is going to last, right? And the good news is that we've splitted the payment into subscriptions, monthly subscription, just in case you are interested and you are unable to meet up with the entire payment at once. You can choose the subscription method of payment, where you are going to be paying 10,000 naira monthly, which is renewable, every month within the space of um, 4 months. And at the same time, you also have the option to pay the money in full. And if that is the option you choose, and we have also given you a 1 month free, which means you're going to be paying 30,000 naira at once instead of 40,000 naira, which is a whole lot of offer, right? So which is a whole lot. So in these few months, we're going to be uh, you know, doing classes back to back, right? We're going to create things, build portfolio together, build this business. We're going to be building your brand together. And at the end of it all, one of the most interesting thing is that we are also going to set a $1,000 what's it called? A $1,000 target for everyone who is participating, that within the space of the 4 months you are able to land your jobs that are going to give you $1,000 in cash, right? So just in case you are unable to meet up at that time, because we understand that a lot of people are slow learners, we are going to give you an extended period of up to 2 months or 3 months, right, to be able to catch up. And those 2 3 months, they are going to be for free without you paying anything, right? So back to what we're doing, just in case you are going to be interested in that, which I know you are interested. So the link is going to be in the description or in the comment of this video. I want you to be a part of those who are going to take early advantage of this, because we have limited spots available. We want to be able to take a maximum of 30 people, in this cohort, right? And we are going to be riding for the next 4 months. Okay, so the next thing we're going to be doing, welcome back, is we are going to style our design right now, and we are not styling much. So what we are going to do, first of all, we're going to bring in some certain stuffs. I need this. I need what again? What again? What again? What again? What again? What again? I need, where's my flare lens? Okay, and is that going to be all? Let's go. Okay, so first I'm going to bring this, right, and I'm going to put it here. I'm going to turn it, right. So I'm going to give it a radial blur, or maybe a Gaussian blur, a radial blur, right. So we're going to expand it and move it to the background. Just reduce the opacity of this a little bit, so that we have it reflecting on the background. It's too much. All right, so I'm going to just darken this a little bit. Then the next thing that I want to do, I want to give a gradient styling to this one, right? So mind you, I already have this styling here. So what I did, how I got this was I selected the color from here, right? And just adjusted it a little bit, right, to ensure that we are staying within the colors that are already in this very design. So I want to also give it a drop shadow to give the background depth a bit, right? So I'm going to just copy this style, then paste it on this one so that we're not doing it two times. All right, so on and so forth. So now the next thing that I want to do, I want to make this entirely the yellow or the gold or whatever color it is, right? So I'm just going to select here. We have that. Then the first of, let's highlight it with this color also. Then venue, let's highlight it with this color also, right? So here we are. I'm going to brighten this a bit. Let's use our curve to brighten it a bit. Okay, let's use our curve to brighten it a bit. Then the next thing that I'm going to do is to bring my flare lens, right? Then I want to make sure that it is here, just a little bit. So I'm going to do just to blow it up, yeah. So I'm going to duplicate it and bring it to this other side as well. All right, so here we are now. So I think we've done beautifully and perfectly well. So the next thing we're going to do, right, is to select the layer at the top. So we're going to merge everything together because we want to add a camera raw effect. I'm going to hold my Control Shift Alternate E, right, to merge every layer together as one or into one. So I'm going to come to my filter camera raw, right. So the next thing I'm going to do is to first of all give it a grain, right, just give it a grain, right. So the next thing I want to do is to reduce the saturation, right, to make the colors dry a little bit. Awesome. So this is before, after, before, after. So then the next thing I'm going to do, I also want to duplicate this. Then I want to come back to camera raw to give it a preset, right? I'm going to give it a preset. So this preset is this is the preset color preset. Now I'm going to give it mate. So now I want to reduce the opacity of this one so that it's not too obvious. So here we are, and here is our amazing flyer, right? Here is our amazing flyer. Here is our amazing flyer. All right, so if you found this helpful, subscribe to this YouTube channel and leave a comment in the comment section. In case you have a question, something you weren't clear with that you want me to clear for you, just write in the comment section. Or there is a tutorial you want me to do, there's something you want to learn from our channel, just write it in the comment section. Otherwise, you can just say thank you in the comment section, it's fine. So all right, so I'm going to see you in my next video, and I look forward to sitting in the same class with you virtually in the next 4 months, because you are going to be a part of our 4-month mentorship and internship program, right? So see you in my next video, and God bless.